Brighton are interested in signing an Atalanta defender. Chelsea have made an inquiry about signing a Crystal Palace centre-back. Chelsea will demand 75 million for Malo Gusto. Arsenal are in club-to-club contact with Leicester, and Everton have approached West Ham regarding the deal to sign their captain, Jarrod Bowen. Here are your daily Premier League news headlines. So let's get into it. Here are the main stories today. Brighton are interested in signing Atalanta defender Honest Ahana, according to Sky in Italy. It's understood an inquiry has been made about the player's availability, but no offer has been put forward at this stage. A deal will be difficult as Atalanta do not want to sell the 18-year-old. Meanwhile, Sky in Italy are also reporting Brighton are interested in another player from Serie A, Inter Milan midfielder David Fratesi. Chelsea have made an inquiry about signing Crystal Palace centre-back Maxence Lacroix. Xabi Alonso wants to sign a new centre-back this summer, and Lacroix is one of several targets. Meanwhile, Italian side Como are very interested in signing Chelsea centre-back Trevor Chabot. However, a deal looks difficult for Como to achieve, and there are other clubs interested. Chelsea will demand 75 million for Malo Gusto, with Manchester City among clubs interested in signing the France international, according to the Press Association. The Blues are not actively looking to sell the defender, who they are understood to consider to be valued member of the squad, but will be willing to listen to offers if their valuation is met. Arsenal are in club-to-club contact with Leicester for a deal to sign Jerry Monga, according to The Athletic. No agreement has yet been reached for the 16-year-old winger. Some reports add a fee of 10 million will be paid for the teenager, who will sign a 3-year professional deal with the Gunners and will link up with the first team for pre-season. According to The Sun, Everton have approached West Ham regarding the deal to sign captain Jarrod Bowen, with the formal bid yet to be made. The 29-year-old has been with the Hammers since January 2020 and was part of the team relegated from the Premier League in May following an 18th place finish. So, thoughts on these stories? Well, again, it just looks like there are very, very interested parties all looking to do the rounds with very young teenage players, all catching the eye at this point of the season. Brighton looking for Ahana, who's only 18-year-old, and Arsenal looking at a 16-year-old, and so on. So there is a lot of youth around there, and it's attracting really, really big interest. These ones are slightly cheaper deals than some of the ones that we're already talking about with Liverpool, and they're 125 million and so on and so forth. But it just goes to show that some of these youngsters are still attracting a lot of attention as clubs try to build for the future rather than buying every ready-made player that they can. Some squads are in a better position to be able to do that than maybe some others. The interesting one for me is Everton looking at Jarrod Bowen. I actually think that is a real big step forward for Everton. They had a great season last season, and someone like Jarrod Bowen would be a big statement signing for them, in my view. I think he's a really, really good player, one that I'd love to see at Spurs, but of course, because of the history between the two clubs, it's unlikely that that will ever happen. So anyway, thanks for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please follow and leave a review if you can. I'll see you on the next one, and as always, up the Spurs.
Bye.